and gives her treats.
It's live. Evie's talking about her cat, guys.
Cat. So
I filmed a video during Tori's sprint. I'm going to film another one, and then I'm going to call that a win when I filmed 2 videos. And then if I edit one, that will be a super win. Like even if I edit one, or maybe I won't, and I'll edit one tomorrow. Like, but it will be an absolute victory if I. Oh look, Pete.
Hello.
He's stealing Wi-Fi from the corporation, the evil corporation next door to his compound. That's how. Or they're creating their own antenna with wheat and coat hangers that they couldn't recycle.
Don't forget the spit and gum is the used gum as well. So we got to have some adhesive in there.
Ugh. What's up, Anitha? You're welcome to join if you want. Anyway, what's up, Entrance? What's up, Emily? Evie, let me ask you a question. What days are mine taken up this week? Tuesday. If not, not this coming Monday, which is the 10th. On Monday the 17th, are you free? The evening? Because if you are, I'm going to finally schedule our patron watch of Get Over It. Like, I just need to put it down. But I'm trying desperately. I have this past week, I had something at night every single weeknight, and I can't live my life like that. Like, I can't. I can't. So I already have like a couple things going on this week, and I don't want to fill up another one. But next week I will, like, if you're are you free? Did you check?
I am.
I'm scheduling it. We're finally gonna watch Get Over It.
Do we want to do it on a weekend so that our more...
The problem is impossible to do it on weekends. Like there's no time on weekends. Because there's already 1 million lives every freaking weekend anyway, and my weekends in April are already freaking filled up, or else I would do it on a weekend.
So no Guns of the Dawn discussion on the 29th then.
I mean, maybe, but that's like maybe. It just depends. I might be going to Orlando then. I don't know. I have to talk to Christina. So we'll see. If not, then yes, we can do it then. What's up, Beasney? What's up, Tanner? What's up, K23? What's up, Akbook Dragon? What's up, Anna? What's up, Emily?
Oh, I gotta change my name.
Anyway, I'm also gonna be like going through, because you guys are the only ones that actually got like the Rome story. I'm gonna like snag a bunch of like some highlights and upload, and maybe some shorts of like, here's a short of of me talking about the Wang lamp. Just for people who weren't, just because I have had a bunch of people ask me about Rome, and I'm like, well, I talked about it for 4.5 hours, but
I mean,
I'll give a short version.
I mean, as your unofficial admin, I can do a first pass or a first draft. You see if it's good, and then
Christina hit she actually has gone through the first 2 and like given me timestamps for highlights.
Oh, cool!
Yay, good job, Christina.
And done it and cut and whatever. And also, I don't want to do too much. Like as we discussed, like most of it's secret. But
It's secret.
But I mean, the Wang lamp's got to be on there, right?
and the urine laundromat.
Oh yeah, the urine laundromats. What's up, Black and Blue Collar, or Dan? Sorry, as I learned. So yeah, I want to get some stuff done. Your audio sounds fine, Evie. Sorry. So I'm going to film a video. I think this video I'm going to film my ranking the city watch books. So I've been meaning to.
I'm coming near the end of them. I have 2 books left.
So is it going to be like, was it top 6 city watch books? And
8. There are 8.
Okay, so top 8 city watch books?
I mean, no, I'll probably just be like city watch books ranked, because there are only 8. Saying top 8.
Yeah.
I know. I was trying to be funny. But
yeah, saying top 8 means I'm chasing the algorithm. I refuse to do it. I won't do it.
No, you should just say top 10 and just leave it at that. And then everybody that's going to come in, they're going to be outraged, be like, there aren't 10. What is he talking about? And then at the end of the beginning of the video, you'll be like, ha!
Well, what if I just don't even talk about the watch books? I like...
You talk about Weird Sisters.
Yeah, I talk about Weird Sisters for forever. What's up, Chadia?
But then you wouldn't be able to talk about Vines.
Chadia, I'm so happy that you added like I didn't even know it was you in the Discord, because there's an actual like picture instead of that green thing, which is because ever since YouTube did away with like screen names and now has the They're stupid.
handles.
They got rid of the channel names. They now have handles. I don't know who anybody is. So if you change your freaking, unless your handle is the name of your channel or the name that I know you by, if you change your profile picture, you might as well be a stranger to me. I don't know who you are anymore. Because it doesn't have your name anymore. It's so dumb. I hate it. What's up, Kev? Oh, Kev's actually able to be here for one.
Yeah.
Nice, Kev, instead of showing up at the end or after it's over. Credit for what, Dan? Stealing crap? I mean, I do love me some Corporal Knobs, but you know. So yeah, what's up, K Fox? K Fox missed my Discworld thing that I just said. I appreciate K Fox's Discworld stanhood. What are you reading these days, Kate?
Today I'll be reading The Two-Faced Queen by Nick Martell, which is book 2 in this series.
Oh, isn't the first one? Hold on, isn't the first one something about lies?
Yeah, The Kingdom of Liars.
There you go.
So good, really good. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Oh, Kingdom of Liars.
Yeah.
I just finished that.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I did.
Congratulations.
It was middling to me. I'm sorry.
You're middling.
Book 2 is better.
Okay, cool. I'll have to message you about some of my issues with it.
A lot of things. Book 2
Yeah.
uses those for the story.
Oh, so it actually like concentrates on all the random stuff he tossed in.
Yep.
Oh, that's great then.
Pete, what did you pick up now? What are you reading now? You told me.
Declaration of the Rights of
Right,
Magicians.
Rights of Magicians. That's right. And Evie, how close are you to being done with Sinlin?
I finished part 2 while I was at my mother-in-law's house.
Cool.
So
Nice.
maybe I'll finish today. I don't know. Definitely
I read 40
tomorrow.
pages on one sprint earlier because flying through this. So I'm hoping if I can get this video filmed, I'll decide if I want to edit one or if I'll leave that for tomorrow.
I will say
gonna
that I am going to start by reading a short story from this, and then I'll switch over to Sinlin. So
Cool.
What's this?
I can't wait to get my picking.
Universal Love by Alexander Weinstein.
Oh, okay, cool.
My
Interesting.
my kids are reading for their DE lit class. He has them reading a Ted Chiang short story. I haven't read any of them, but I just know a bunch of people have read Ted Chiang.
Story of Your Life.
That one, Story of Your Life. And they're like, it's 60 pages.
They can
Are they
stuff
complaining about 60 pages?
Well,
Because
short stories are usually not.
they are
that
no,
long.
they are complaining because their assignment on it was due like that day and they hadn't started it. And so they're like, it's 16 pages. Guys, they can barely read. Like, I don't know how they get through the day. I don't know who
Listen,
dresses them.
At least half of
Their
them are
maids.
probably just going to watch the movie Arrival and write their paper off of that.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Yeah.
Well, if then it's for
But-
film and lit. It's for their film and lit class.
Oh,
Okay.
but it's significant. Like, there are significant changes.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, so they might get tripped up.
I gotcha.
That'll be beautiful.
What's up? What's up, Caro? What's up, Mike?
Kev needs to chill out.
Yeah, Mike, this forces me to get stuff done. Like, it forced me to get stuff done, and also appreciate your kind words on my community post the other day. It was very, very nice. But I am interested in why people watch certain channels. Because I think some people, we watch different things for different reasons. Some people watch it because it's popular. Some people watch because, I watch Pitch Meeting because I think it's funny. I rediscovered. Okay, anybody who's old. Kate, how old are you? Your 30s?
I'll be 38 this year.
You'll be how much?
38.
38. Okay, you're in your
This
30s.
month.
Eva, you're in your 30s, yeah?
I'll be 36.
He's like what, 23?
26, but okay.
Do they
Same
let
difference.
you age on the commune?
Such a baby.
No, they don't actually. I've been 26 for about
You
10
don't
or
celebrate
13
birthdays.
years.
Too corporate.
Yeah, no, they're too just consumerized.
Do y'all remember the Bud Light campaign? Because I completely forgot about it till I randomly came across it in my feed. The Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Real Men of Genius.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I
Pretty
read
sure I did.
Oh my gosh, it came back and I have all of them. It's like an hour-long video. Mr. Outside Barbecue, Mr. Light the Outside Barbecue with gasoline, man. Like, I love Real Men of Genius. And I remember them so much from like when I was in college, and I completely forgot about them. And so as I'm Mr. Silent but Deadly Fart Letter Outer, like I love them so much.
They're so bad, they're good.
Anyway, I don't know if y'all remember those, but if you do, they are amazing. So, and if you don't know them, you should definitely go just listen to one of them. Use this
next sprint to go watch them.
Seriously, Real Man of G. Hold on, someone asked me a question. What's up, Rick? I am still reading Malevolent Seven, and I am enjoying it because I love Dick Cassell's writing style, which is very easy to read, and it's very like I could pick something he wrote out of a lineup for sure. It is not like I'm never gonna like something better than Great Coach just because I like traveling Justicars, like fencing people. So it's much more magic oriented, but it's a good time. It is a good time. It's not, and it still deals with like people thinking they're worse than they are and having, a line they're not going to cross, which is always stuff that I like. I don't like it as much as Great Coats, but I do like it. There's more F-bombs than I prefer in a book. And there's a section that's on a pleasure barge, which I don't love. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. So I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much. Yeah, What Up is good too. What Up?
Oh my gosh.
What Up?
A classic.
Yeah, no one else does like me. I agree. Budweiser. Yes, Tyrant's Throne. Jesse May, I learned today, is reading Tyrant's Throne, which pleases me.
Jesse, anyway, it's been so long.
I know. I did a video with Jesse, Abby, and other Jesse today, and it's like I haven't talked to y'all in forever. Real Man of Genius. I'm gonna watch one right now.
He doesn't talk to his friends for ages and then reconnects with them. Like, there should be an outage if there. But.
Mr. Silent but Deadly Fart Passer. So good. So good. If y'all don't remember, you got to listen to. Guys, they're so old. I remember downloading them on Napster. Like, I remember getting them off of Napster. That's how old that is.
It makes me so sad that that's considered old now, and that ages us.
I know. Like, I was using Napster in 2001 to download Billy Joel songs.
I didn't use Napster. My brother did, but I used LimeWire. Hence why
after they shut down Napster, we all went to LimeWire. Yeah. I'm with you. Why LimeWire or Kazaa?
Yeah.
And then it was whatever the frog is, Azure or something like that, right? Azure, the torrent thing.
Yeah.
Torrenting? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever's got the frog. And now I don't torrent things because it destroys my computer. I learned, and also I like to pay people for things that they do, unless I hate them, in which case I steal it. Prove a point. Anyway,
you have to insert with your anti-capitalism speech.
Daniel, solidarity, class of 2000. That's right.
Anti-monopoly. Monopolies are bad for the environment. It's fine.
Brooke wants to know what we're reading. Malevolent 7. That's what I'll be reading. But I'll probably be filming a video this go. But I am reading Malevolent 7. And also, I'm also reading a nonfiction about the Sengoku period of Japan that I wish I was done with.
I have a gazillion books that I'm reading, but
read a different book.
Read something you've read before. Like rereads have been my slum busters. So, what's everyone reading in the Chiz at? Sal, what are you reading? Also, Sal, I'm very pleased that you liked Infernal Battalion. I despise the ending so much, so it ruined everything for me. But I'm glad you liked it.
They talk about it she talked about it in Shadow Campaigns?
Yeah. She finished Infernal Battalion. She really liked it, which is good. I'm glad that
somebody
that aren't me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, we're at an accord on that particular book.
Yeah.
Pete. Way of a Dan, cool.
Nice.
Anitha.
Read gimmicks.
I'm not in a slump. Dragonhaven. Finish Dragonhaven. Hurry up, Anitha. Take forever to read those Hob books. Yes, equal rights.
Dragonhaven.
Madship.
Yes.
Mask of Mirror. I'm gonna read my Half a Taipan first, and then I'm gonna read that. Wise Man's Fear, sweet.
Nice. You gonna pick up Doors of Stone after that?
Pete, that's unkind.
I'm sorry.
That's unkind.
Look, I feel nothing in that fandom because I purposely never let myself get attached.
Yeah.
Despite actually liking those books.
Way of a Dan. Yes, I love Last Unicorn. Though this is one of the things where I think the movie's better than the book. I think the animated movie is better than the book. IMO. I am Schmendrick, the magician. Shit of madness. Yes. And then that tree. Y'all seen The Last Unicorn? Where the tree is like, love, 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 love. And then the skeleton who's like, give me the wine.
I vaguely remember watching The Last Unicorn, but I'm pretty sure it scarred me because I don't remember anything else about it.
It's so good. Unicorn! Unicorn! The skeleton screaming. And the cat with the peg leg. I be a cat. Because no cat anywhere ever gave anybody a straight answer. It's like a pirate cat.
The cat was the best.
Yeah, I liked Snuff. I had heard that it wasn't good. The only thing I don't like about Snuff is that Vetinari is yelling. I'm like, what do you mean Vetinari is yelling?
That's not Vetinari.
Vetinari doesn't yell. Like
he doesn't need to yell.
Yeah, Vetinari's characterization in that. I mean, it was written well into his Alzheimer's diagnosis. Vetinari's characterization is not good in Snuff, but everything else, like Vimes'
I have that
Rage,
one for next month.
like Sybil, that's all on point. It's a very dark book.
Ooh.
I've got
yes, the wino skeleton. Yes, the wino skeleton. That's what can't read the wine. And it's like empty. And then King Haggard, it does not make me happy. What are you? I cannot see myself in your eyes. Like, I love that movie, y'all. It's so good. And then the horrible song between Prince Lear, is that his name? Prince Lear and, oh my gosh, it's so bad. I've had time to write a book about the way you act and look. I haven't got a paragraph. Words keep always getting in the way. Anyway, I love you. That's all I have to tell you. That's all I've got to say. Have y'all seen that movie? That's what it is. It's just like that. It's bad.
Is that the song that Emily is referencing?
Oh no, that's all the music's by America except for that song. When the last eagle flies over the last crumbling mountain, when the last lion roars at the last dusty fountain.
There's poetry in there, Michael. So
is this how you're reading the poetry, Alan?
Y'all have seen the movie. It's just like that.
It is.
I know. And then Angela Lansbury is the crazy, like, and the harpy kills her. So good. It's so good. It's so good. Y'all need to watch it. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's so good. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Now that I've derailed anything, it's a good movie. Depends on what you're in the hankering for. Do you want sci-fi? Do you want like Victorian Flintlock? Do you want
Guns of the Dawn?
Hard fantasy? Do you want
like standalone or series?
Yeah, it just depends on what you want.
Yep. If you're looking for really hard sci-fi or ish hard sci-fi, definitely Children of Time, which is spiders.
It's so bad, Sal. It's not good.
It's so bad.
I love Schmendrick though. I don't like the Schmendrick Molly like relationship that's in the
I'm
book.
just
Like
getting like
Schmendrick's an idiot.
flashbacks to my
She
childhood now.
does. Yes, Dan, real man of genius, Mr. Black and Blue Collar Reader. Today we salute you, Mr. Black and Blue Collar Reader, real man of genius, wife annoyer. Mr. Black and Blue Collar Reader, real man of genius, wife annoyer. Sprechen Sie Deutsch now. So good. Anyway, whatever. Let's read. Let's do something. Yes, that is
Shadows of the Apt. That's the 10-book series. It's good. The first 4 books form a complete arc, and I will
think
be
I
quiet now.
your mom forms a complete arc.
I mean, yeah, she's a very well-developed character, so yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That was a compliment.
Oh.
Need
I
a
don't know what
Need-
bling means, so all right, let's do this. I really need to freaking timestamp these things, but I never do. All right, let's do it. All right, welcome back.
Hello.
I just finished filming my video right before, like 2 minutes before the time was up. So I got my video done. I refuse to film another one today. That is the productivity that I'm going to have. TBD.
But are you going to edit a video? Because you filmed 2 today, right?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to edit one. I'll edit one tomorrow. So.
Are you guys not doing anything for Easter?
I mean, we are, just not in the evening. I'll be gone during the day. Next Jeopardy is a week from tomorrow, so next Sunday, which means
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, I need to write questions. Ugh, there's something I don't want to do.
You should make a category for Real Men of Genius.
I watched one of them at the beginning of the sprint. Real Men of Genius.
So like how many are there? I found a compilation that didn't have any video to it.
They're a minute long, so it's like there are 60 of them.
That's wild.
I know.
We're less than a minute.
It was a multi like year campaign, but let me tell you, like it was an event among me and my friends when a new one came out. Like we called each other and like, hey guys. So
That's awesome.
It's wild.
Yeah. Anyway, how'd everybody do? I need to figure out what I'm going to do in the next sprint. Like, I don't want to edit. I was productive today, so I don't want to edit. I really should read. Like, but I'm like, should I grade? Like, should I do more work, or am I done? Am I worked out? Like, am I done with work for today? I have to decide. If not, I will do. Well, maybe I'll take a break and then see how I want to do. I'll read this next sprint and then see. But I don't know. Evie, I may take you up. I may send you that Rome thing and be like, hey, see if you can cull something from this, but not too much because I want to make y'all's time with it. You
gotta leave some stuff for
you guys. Yeah, for you guys. That's right.
Gotta make sure the paywall is worth
That's
it.
Right. I know. Anyway, Jeopardy, probably 3 Central Time. I need to make a thumbnail. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make the Jeopardy thumbnail.
Who are the contestants? Is it RJ?
RJ, Alex from Tall Guy Reads, and Theo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be harder for me to write questions this time because I haven't been able to watch a ton of BookTube recently, and that's usually where I get. That's how I keep my finger on the pulse of the crap people are reading. So whatever.
I'll just Pete and I and Kate. We can all do books.
You think I watch a lot of BookTube? That's cute.
Well, I will. I mean, I really can just troll Goodreads. No, Jeopardy is a week from tomorrow, the 16th. I just troll Goodreads to see what everybody's reading, and I mean, it's not gonna matter. No one's gonna get any questions anyway. So, did y'all know there was a dude who said he's gonna steal my Perhaps? Did y'all see that comment that I put there?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dude's I love this. I'm stealing Perhaps.
Oh yeah, somebody said they watched it too, and it was terrible. Like,
they watched their Perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh, I know people watched the Jeopardy and they didn't love it, but
I thought they took the Perhaps category and they didn't love the Perhaps category.
Oh no, I'm not sure if I need to look to see if Perhaps has been put up. Like, it is not as easy as all that. Perhaps is. I haven't been taking notes on I need to check my Jeopardy Google Doc that I have. Because sometimes the Perhaps will come to me and I'll write it there so I don't forget it. Word. Anyway, Perhaps. We don't know. Maybe it won't appear in this one. Like, maybe it won't make an appearance in this Jeopardy. You don't know what the categories are going to be.
We would be very disappointed if there was no Perhaps.
Look, I can't help if you're disappointed or not. But we cannot reveal the categories prior to the
Alan,
to the show.
The people demand Perhaps. Are you going to deny the people?
People can demand what they want. They can shut up.
Listen, people. This is your tyrant speaking. Like this. Why would you follow this man?
Look, I don't want to tell you. I don't know why Book Jeopardy is not like the biggest thing on BookTube. Like, I don't. It's the best. It's my favorite thing that I do.
It is the best thing on BookTube.
It's the only thing that I'll complain that doesn't blow up, because everything else I'm like, I don't care. I actually don't care about this either, but I think it's really fun and more people should see it. They're not the same. They're not the same, Charmaine. They're not the same. They're very different. I actually may be retiring alternate titles. True story.
Interesting.
Makes me sad.
Fantasy Awash was asking how she could get selected if she wanted to be on Book Jeopardy.
Where? I don't see that.
It's a while up there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, like, I have to know people, like, so I have to have talked to them, so that I know that they're not going to pitch a fit on camera if they do poorly. So it's generally like I just ask people, but if I know people are interested, I go to them when I need contestants and be like, "Hey, y'all want to do this?" So I used to have a really long list, but I've exhausted much of it. But
We had
yeah,
a thing on Discord at one point where people could react if they were interested.
yeah. The problem is like if I haven't talked to someone, I'm like, how do I know like you're not a screamer when you lose games? Like that would just be uncomfortable for everybody. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be people okay with, with getting tanked. And you don't have to have a channel necessarily. Charmaine was on it. And she didn't have a channel. But yeah, if you assume you do poorly, so I will. You have a channel, Fantasy Awash? What's your channel? I need to know your channel.
Based on her thumbnail and the name, I would guess she has a channel.
So you might have a blog.
It's true.
Or an Instagram or something.
It's true. Oh, we could do an author's because you have Tiago and a few others coming on after.
She does have a
next
channel.
night.
It is
Tori.
I think the who did I tell? I told someone they could be on it. It was Tori and Michael, and then it wasn't Tiago. I mean, it was Tiago different, but I thought I had a third that was also. I don't know.
You did have a third. I remember you saying something. This was like a day or two ago.
relevant question.
Scream at who?
Scream at you.
For what?
Losing Jeopardy.
Yeah.
No, like I just said that. Why would you scream at me? I need to.
Because we lost.
What's the matter with?
Mature
Alan.
people on Jeopardy only.
Look, Alan, some of us were never told no when we were children. Not me included, I would say, but
No,
I was told no
here's the
a
thing.
lot.
Y'all think
True.
y'all think that what I'm doing is screaming. Y'all didn't see me scream. This is just me.
Right.
Raising-
This is
raising my
normal,
voice.
like
Right.
level of talking.
You don't want to hear him scream.
oh, I like Charmaine's idea.
Yes. Word.
We'll see if he can make. You should really see if you can make him lose a question about his own books
Yeah.
to redeem book porn.
Or ask him questions about Hillary's channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Ooh.
Turn the
Let's have a
tide.
have a popular booktubers channel category that's
Name
just
this
all Hillary.
booktuber.
That'd be funny.
So yeah, I need to do Jeopardy again because then after this one, the winner of that will play Ben and Michael in the Tournament of Champions. Michael Nip, who I'm gonna have to be like, hey Michael, I mean, you should get back online to do this.
I mean, he's moved by now.
Yeah,
I know he's
Tennessee.
moved.
I mean, I think he's just busy with a new job and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
appeared on
Tennessee
the
now?
Discord.
Yeah, he's in Nashville now. Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I need to be like, listen, Boudreaux, I need you to get back on the internet
He's
at least
making
for
his way
this.
back to civilization now.
Yeah.
I need a plot like an northeastern road trip to see a bunch of people.
I know, right?
Pete.
I almost have like a circle of people because I go to Southern Virginia for Ryan and then Tennessee for him. And then there's, I think Andrew Wizards in Indiana. Right. And then just like run across Pennsylvania. I don't think I know anybody.
Hey,
in Pennsylvania.
Dr. Kate's in Michigan.
That's true. But she's all the way almost is she almost at the top now? No,
Yeah, she's in the middle of the.
she's in the middle.
Yeah.
I would
Man of
definitely go see her.
I
genius.
see where it's at, Pete. I see where I fall.
I would
under
have
the-
to. I would have to go down to
You were
North
here
Carolina
literally
as well.
20 minutes away from where I was at, and you're like, "Oh, sorry."
Look, that was a concert thing. I'm very sorry.
Well,
Was
I,
that
Now
the
you're
MCR
planning like
concert?
a cross country trip to see people.
yeah, it was the
We
MCR
live like
concert.
one state away.
Yes, I can come down to North Carolina as well.
It does. You already dug your hole, Pete.
I'm very sorry. The issue is I probably will never have vacation for all this. That's actually the issue.
CK Fox is in North Carolina too.
I was going with okay. I'm sorry.
real man of genius.
Pete is not one of them by completely
No, that was
forgetting about the North Carolinians.
I'm
of
renaming
Book
this
Two.
sprint Real Sprints of Genius. Anyway, so we got 5 more minutes left to chiz at. I think I'm gonna read this next go. I don't really
Nice.
want to do any more work. I would love to finish this book tonight, even though I have 150 pages left.
You can do it.
That's easily doable. You can do it.
Oh, I lied. Yeah, never mind. 150 pages, almost exactly.
You got this.
I mean, I read almost 40 on one of the earlier sprints because it just
Easy
tore
peasy.
through it.
Heck yeah. See?
Alan, the narrator for this book is the same guy that did the Great Coats.
Nice, Joe something.
Jameson or something like that. Yeah.
Joe Jameson? Yeah, Joe
Yeah.
Jameson. Yeah, man of genius. He's a snow miser.
Because I rewatched Alan's Snow Miser video about
Yes,
our
where we
glorious victory.
By a lot. They refused
victory.
to acclimate to Team Snow
Sure.
Miser's request to count each page on webcam.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaters. They bust in pages. Terrible.
It's just yeah.
Those were good times. When I just made dumb videos. I should do more of those.
Yeah, no, I found your channel through your Hobbit apology that Christina made you do.
I should do more of the dumb crap.
Yeah, I agree.
I know.
Let's do it.
You should just make a whole bunch of videos about real men of genius.
Real man of genius. I almost played one, but then we would get dinged for like copyright. But I really wanted to.
Well, the
pictures of what?
compilation
Is it Gravity's Rainbow? Give it up. Throw it in the garbage.
Isn't he still reading Dahlgren, or did he finish that? Did you
Still
finish that,
reading
Mike?
Gravity's Rainbow. Okay, what am I looking at?
Aha! I was right.
It's an excellent question.
What am I looking at, Pete?
Are you looking at your slides?
Yes. I love how yellow it makes me.
His face just turned yellow.
I know.
The pollen outside.
I love it. Oh, Alethea got it.
Yeah, Suzanne, it would be interesting. I don't think it'd be cross country, but it'd be like on the eastern side, which would still be, take longer than it would to get across Ireland. Just to get to Kate, probably. Kate would be 3 hours.
3 hours.
Oh, I've got to make a stupid thumbnail. I don't want to make a thumbnail. I gotta get Jeopardy, dumb Jeopardy.
All right, look, Alan.
I got to cross something off my need to film video list.
Sweet.
Oh no, I gotta write something else. But as soon as I do that, I have to write another one down that I forgot to write down. So
I love writing things on to-do lists just to cross them out.
Mm-hmm.
For the thumbnails, you can just use a suggested thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail. There you go.
I mean, I could. That's what I do for these. Turn the light on.
Usually it's like with my mouth like wide open.
Yeah,
the weirdest position, like my eyes closed.
Yeah.
YouTube's great for that.
Why do you want to do what?
Yeah. Why do you want to do?
Anita, I don't understand the things that you're saying tonight.
How do you want to do, Alan?
Someone needs to check on Anitha. Anitha!
I know.
How are you doing, Anitha?
Doctor.
Why do you want to do, Anitha?
Anitha has embraced. She is embracing her drunken arc and has imbibed like 3 casks of XXX liquid that she stole from a bootlegger. And that's why she's not on camera, because she'll do it in purpose. I'm worried about Anitha. Oh. What do I want to do?
Sure.
I don't know what I want to do. That's the problem. I have so much to do. I don't want to do any of it. I want to just sit here and do nothing. Actually, I want to finish this book, so I'm gonna finish this book.
I want things to happen and me not have to do anything. I
I
want
mean,
videos to be posted.
That's for true.
life goal, just life automation.
Can this book get written on its own without me?
Technically,
been
it
5
can,
minutes.
but it
We read
might
it.
not be very
It
good.
has. I got
Sure.
you, Evie. We're sprinting. All right, guys. Let's get some work done.
Sounds good.
Being a fairy tale character sucks pine sap. All right. Did I only set the time for 25 minutes instead of 35?
I think so.
Okay, that makes more sense because I came back from editing this thumbnail and I was like, I got 5 minutes left. It took me 30 minutes to edit a thumbnail. This is also why I hate editing. Like, it's why I hate doing anything, because I know it's going to take forever. It took me 20 minutes to make a thumbnail and put up the freaking Jeopardy thing. Like, I hate it. Like, it's freaking an entire sprint spent on making a stupid thumbnail. I freaking hate it. Oh my gosh. Hate it.
Apparently, my cat is very intrigued by your voice, Alan.
What's up, George?
Hey, George.
So dumb. Anyway, I read like 5 pages right there at the end. Sorry, we'll make this one quick. I didn't mean to make it 25 minutes. I usually try to make them 35. But that explains why at least it didn't take me 30 minutes to make a stupid thumbnail. Stupid dumb thumbnail. Dumbnail.
You should get AI to create your thumbnails going forward, Alan.
Then I get yelled at by a whole new group of people.
Be the trendsetter. Come on, you're a hipster, Alan.
I ain't making no AI thumbnails. You gotta pay to use it anyway. I ain't paying to use a freaking AI thing.
Isn't that a tax write-off? Not saying it is.
I mean, I don't know.
Pete, you're the accountant.
That's why I'm not saying it is.
I'm not fooling with it.
This is not tax advice.
Not fooling with it.
Speaking of taxes, I gotta do my taxes. Dang it.
You should. You got 7 days.
We always have to apply for an extension.
Mine are done.
I actually
and I've already
managed.
gotten my refund. So
Nice. Same.
Yeah.
Somehow.
came faster this year than last year.
I gotta order some.
I'm surprised.
I gotta order some. Jimmy, Chat GPT won't make a visual thumbnail. I gotta order some food. During this next one, because Christina's out of town.
Oh,
so I don't really have anything to make for. I don't have anything to make for dinner or whatever. So I'm just gonna order Jimmy John's.
Sweet.
Nice.
To answer your question, Tanner, I just started chapter 2 of part 3. So
that's the baths, right?
No, this is
part 3 is New
Babel.
Babel. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Part 1 is the basement and the parlor.
Ah, that's where the combination tripped me up. Okay.
Yeah. Real man of genius. I changed the name of this. If you refresh, I'm tempted to refresh, but I think it would kick me out. But if you refresh, the
sprints.
The sprint name will have changed. I'm gonna try it. Let's go. Oh, oh.
If I'm in here, we should be fine. Me and Evie.
Yeah.
It was fine because me and Evie were here.
Okay, good. Oh, it didn't change. What the crap? It didn't even change.
It changed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It changed on YouTube.
As long as it changed on YouTube. Real sprints of genius. My foot is still swollen and I still walk with a limp and my gait is weird. I'm hoping I don't have a limp forever because I cannot run or walk very fast. I can walk, which is good. So I'm, happy to be up and about and I can walk myself, but I'm still going to physical therapy, hoping to fix my gait. And, need to ask them, like, why is my foot still swollen? But yeah, I mean, my legs get tired.
Are you taking like anti-inflammatories every day to kind of help combat that?
No. I did ask. I should ask the PT. I always forget to mention it. I don't know.
They don't notice it?
I mean, no, I have shoes on. My shoes are the same size. And it's not, my foot isn't swollen like, oh my gosh, foot is huge. It's just slightly swollen.
Okay.
So I often forget about it. I really forget about it until I'm like walking around like barefoot.
Do you think, is it swelling because you're maybe overusing it?
Probably.
I mean, it was swollen when I wasn't using it. So I don't know. I'll ask him tomorrow. I think I have PT. No, Monday. I think I have PT Monday. Dang, we're reading some freaking Zarathustra over here.
Zarathustra?
I already wear compression socks.
Nice.
I'm certain.
George
they
is
are.
done with this. She's
I'm
done.
certain they are.
It's true.
Are you going? Bye. See you later.
I will say,
I
I am really liking Declaration of the Rights of Magicians. Like,
bet you are.
it's one of those things where like I'm gonna have to go back and like look at some of the history because I vaguely recall some of it. Like I recall Wilberforce because there was an older movie called Amazing Grace about.
Oh, I
Wilberforce.
remember that.
That was a really good movie, and I was like
With
12.
Johan
and I knew-
Griffith.
Yeah. So this Wilberforce is actually one of the main characters in this book. And we're just getting to like his conversion to Christianity now. And then there's Robespierre is also another character, but like there's also magic, and it's really interesting. So I'm gonna have to like go back and look at the history to see how it like change, what the author changed. Because like I know like, you know,
General.
the you know, Robespierre didn't have magic in real life that we know of.
What?
So. But I think it like the stuff that I am recognizing, the people that I'm recognizing, like, oh, Robespierre having that magic, yeah, that makes sense.
Totally.
How does it compare to Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell?
It definitely doesn't have the writing style. Because that's extremely hard to do. It's French Revolution and English Abolition. I would say it gives me vibes of, oh, the history has changed and I want to see how it's changed. It's also a lot more legislative, if that makes any sense. Like not in the boring sense, but in the book is primarily focused on what's
Debates and
happening in the
stuff.
government and the characters around it.
Yeah, debates and legislation and stuff.
Yeah. And not like direct debating. Like it doesn't have like pages upon pages of debate. Although part of me wants to try to write that. But I also know it'd be boring to a lot of people.
Nothing. My students don't know how to read.
Nothing. They do not read.
They're dumb.
I read the embroidered book last year. It was a magical history about Marie Antoinette and her sister having magic.
Oh yeah.
It was really good.
You said the embroidered what?
The embroidered book.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that.
But it's big.
The music to my ears.
Okay. Kate Hartfield.
I like the cover.
It's beautiful. It has a good audiobook too. 655 pages.
Holy crap.
But like big font.
Oh, okay. Well, Kate
Big
just
book?
spoiled the end of the book.
You know what they say about books with a big page count. Big
Too
font.
long. Hey, what are you
Or-
reading? How have I forgotten what everybody's reading?
What am I reading?
Yeah.
The Two-Faced Queen.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
One
Have
of
you
the
forgotten
like
what I'm
5
reading,
books.
Alan?
I'm also reading a WWE book.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw that you watched WrestleMania. Heck
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, my partner has turned me into a closet WWE fan,
Nice.
and we had to catch up on WrestleMania because he downloads it from a streaming site.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It was really good this year. Really
That's
good.
excellent.
My idea of WWE/WWF. You remember when it was WWF? I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's the same
I
Um,
watched WCW.
And now UFC has bought WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when there was
I agree,
Undertaker and
This book.
Completely agree. I completely agree.
was it Shawn the Heartbreaker?
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, the
Michaels.
Heartbreak Kid,
Yep.
and Bret Hart, the Hitman,
Yes,
the
Charmaine. I
Montreal Screwjob.
do believe it is, but Yes. Yeah. There's a character that's in Haiti that probably is going to go to that. I should probably remember to mention that as well. Thank you.
Real man of genius.
I'm like still in the opening chapters, so I'm still getting a sense for it.
Wait, I thought you started that like a week ago. How are you still in
This?
the opening chapters?
No, I started it like
today. He just
hours
finished-
ago.
Yeah, he just
Oh.
finished Tyranny of Faith.
I probably was talking about it a few weeks ago when I was thinking about my readathon books, because I think there was like, there were like 3 different books I was thinking about for this readathon for this particular prompt that was going to be this one, Flamefall, or something else.
I have
I
like
don't know.
half giant books for the readathon. I'm like,
Alan is so bored with us because we are not.
No, I'm just tired. And
Alan, how do you eat your donuts?
and debating. I don't want donuts. I don't actually enjoy donuts on the reg.
what?
No, I'm pondering what I'm going to do and how dark it is in here. I'm really pondering if I want to like not be in here anymore because my laptop's in the other room. I
You're
could
in the
ruin-
sunroom, right?
I could. It's dark in the sunroom though.
Yeah.
Like the lighting in the sunroom's bad at night. It's hard to read. I need stupid overhead crappy lighting. I have a lamp here I really need to turn on. So I'm debating. That's all I'm doing is I'm pondering. And then I have to order some food, which I don't want to do because it's going to take up time in my sprint. I should have been ordering it while you were talking about this. That's my bad. Because I didn't have anything. Wasn't able to weigh in on this one. I mean, it's
How's
really,
and the kitties doing, by the way?
they're good. They're good. It's really bright in the sunroom when there's sun outside. It's just dark when it's really dark. Like the overhead lighting's not great. That's actually not true. On the couch where I have a couch in there, the lighting's actually pretty good there. I don't know, Anita. As long as I can, I don't know.
Don't pressure him, Anita.
Christina and I, we butt heads a little bit about this stuff all the time. Is because like as a teacher, I make like 90,000 micro decisions on the regular. And so when I get home, I don't want to make even one decision, like not one. Like what I want to eat, I don't care. When am I going to do this? I don't care. Like how long is this? I don't know. Like I don't know. How many more sprints? I don't know. Like I don't want to make one more decision because it's too much. My mental health is going to snap. Like already I don't know what I want to do. No, I know you're just asking. Like I just don't know. Like I don't know until
You decided on what to order for dinner. That's enough decisions for the day.
What did you teach? Evie, you make I think it'd just be dark in the sunroom. I might move. Like since I'm not doing the thing is if I'm not doing work, I can read anywhere. Like I don't have to sprint in here. The camera's just nicer. If I'm not working on my computer, like I can literally move somewhere. I may do that during the next sprint, like relocate.
Oh, Alan, you got a new best friend.
No, you didn't. Are you serious? Were you a college teacher? Or did you teach that in school? I'm a Latin teacher.
History,
and I also teach. I'm a Latin teacher, but I also teach classical studies, which is basically Greek history, and Roman history also. That's awesome. Heck yes. Nice. I teach in my Latin 2 class. I teach a semester on 1st century BC, following
All right.
Caesar.
This guarantees a spot on a future book Jeopardy episode.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I threw up I did some Greek history videos. I need to do some more. I just haven't done any since my accident. But I need to continue with that because I was enjoying those. Like I don't care if anybody watched them. I was liking putting them out.
They were entertaining.
Heck yeah,
if
they
we
were.
could add GIFs live, it would be, did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Or
that's right.
I can't get over the Romans.
Yeah, Augustus. What a good video. Like though, I mean, sorry, not a good video. What a good book. Though, maybe Fantasy Awash has not seen my slides. Hang on. Maybe you have not seen them. All of my slides look like this. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that.
Is that to keep your students awake?
No, it's because they're awesome.
The answer is yes, Kate.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this gorgeous.
Alan, I just finished book 2 in the
Look.
Cicero trilogy.
Not even a Yo Mama joke. And look at this. By Zaddy Zeus Ammon.
You got Zaddy in there.
Glorious yellow. Like I love Augustus the book, but Augustus, like the man,
Oh,
kind of a snake. Like, you know, and also needed 3 people to do what Caesar did, like solo. You know, like Agrippa won all of his battles. Like Agrippa won all of his wars. Maecenas ran the propaganda. And I don't like that Augustus hates the Senate and then likes them the next day. Like,
Look.
So, I'm just gonna put this out there. Basso is Augustus.
Basso's actually based on Caracalla, and I don't know why, because Caracalla's a thug. But I mean, Parker himself has said he's based on Caracalla. That's why his picture's on the cover of the book.
oh.
But I don't really see it. So, and yeah, no, I love Augustus. Like Augustus was the best emperor by far. He's just, you know, you get that way by making a ton of compromises. Oh, 100%. Like he made the compromises that Caesar refused to. Yes, my favorite thing about Caracalla is that Septimius Severus made him and his brother rule together, like they had to be co-emperor, but they freaking hate each other, and so they literally divided the palace in 2. Like I'm talking about, like you know the old Brady Bunch episode with like the tape and stuff, like that, but with like guards. They had to build a second entrance to the palace because Caracalla refused to let Gaeta have to walk through his side, which is where the entrance was. So they had to build a second entrance on the other side, so that because they hate each other.
My lord, that's hilarious.
Yeah. And then when he killed Gaeta, he damnatio memoriaed him, like erased him from history, or tried to, like erased all record of him and stuff. So
it's one of those things you wonder how much it happened, but how, like, as we go farther and farther back, like how much was erased from history.
That's more recent. That's more recent than Augustus, than 1st century BC.
Yeah. But like even as like stuff goes far back into like BC, or far back into BC, like to like the Egyptians and stuff.
Yeah. Now Aurelius and Varus didn't hate each other. Aurelius just didn't like Varus because he thought Varus was like a playboy layabout, like he wasn't doing his job. So I sent him like here, go over there and do nothing. So anyway, now all I did was talk about that too long. So now it's time to sprint. Let's do some work. If I disappear, it's because I'm relocating. Because I may indeed do that. I don't know. I don't want to make the decision. Oh,
don't forget to order food. It's good.
I think Nicola is reinforcing the TikTok rumors that Rome did not exist. So,
I mean, Suetonius had access to the imperial archives. Now Suetonius was also like a tabloid reporter, which makes Suetonius like incredibly interesting. All right, see you, Ben. All right, what if I actually did 35 minutes this time instead of 30? There we go. Weren't y'all here the last time? Pete, you were there the last time I talked about people when the time's up. Like, you think I don't know what time it is? I'm finishing my chapter.
That feels like a personal attack on me, Alan.
You didn't go Pete did.
I'm the one
She
that
did.
started the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then I know what time it is, Evie. I'm finishing my chapter.
Sorry, I have.
No,
So I have a question.
What?
So I just reading the thing, and the book I'm reading, this is probably partially because I know some of the history, so reading an alternate history is not so different. But I feel like there's this weight of excitement for what is coming, if that makes any sense. Right? There's like this, like we're doing Wilberforce and we're doing this revolution in Jamaica. And I know what's going to happen. I know that abolition is going to come, and seeing the political maneuvering and stuff like that, I feel like this weight of history, right? So my question was, have you read any like either fantasy or historical fantasy where you felt like this kind of just this weight of, oh, you know what's going to happen, and you're excited about this weight of what's going to happen?
Yeah, the entire Cicero trilogy.
Okay. Have you felt that with anything that's not historical?
So, I mean, this might be somewhat not directly what you're talking about, Pete, but that's how I felt with The Folding Knife.
Okay.
Like, just because I'm familiar with K.J. Parker's writing style, albeit his shorter works, there was not necessarily a tension, but like I knew the shoe was going to drop at some point because it's such a slow burn, and his storytelling style is like, it's so methodical that it's the shoe is going to drop at some point, and I just didn't know when, how, where, whatever. So,
But
yeah.
Folding Knife, we already have hint in the beginning.
Right,
We have
exactly.
seen.
Exactly. So, which by that point, like, I totally forgot about that. And I actually, once I finished The Folding Knife, I went back and I reread that portion, and I'm like, oh crap.
Anitha, did you read The Hammer? Y'all read The Hammer, right?
No.
Not yet.
Weren't you supposed to buddy read it months ago?
We are
This
supposed
month.
to buddy read.
Greg was supposed to read it with you?
That was with me. That was 2 years ago. I'm talking about
That
them.
was
They were supposed to read
2021.
it.
Yeah, we are supposed to read. We will read.
When?
It was supposed to be this month, but we kind of pushed it off because of
Why? Because of
Anitha's
Dragonhaven?
Anitha is very overcommitted, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to read for a readathon, and I was like,
hey, Pete
Alan?
and Anitha. Hey, Pete and Anitha. Can I elbow my way into that?
Yes. You're always welcome. Alan, you record audiobook. I'll read today.
What?
if you record the audiobook,
Oh, you'll read it today? No. Y'all were supposed to read this months ago.
we were supposed to read it
planned
this
months
month.
ago to read in April, but we pushed again.
That doesn't sound right. I've gotten on to y'all earlier this year for this.
Sorry to
Liars.
disappoint you, Alan.
I'm gonna get them. Why have y'all not read it? What are you overcommitted with, Anitha?
Did you not watch her video?
I haven't watched any booktube recently, so no, I apologize.
It's okay, Alan. I'm starting. What is that series name? Dagger and Coin. That is next
Okay.
month.
Why?
And this. What? Why? It's Daniel Abraham. I waited like 1.5 year because my expectations are super high after LPQ, but now it's high time.
Yeah, but that's not a commitment. Like, are you reading it with somebody?
Yeah, couple of people, unofficial buddy read.
A couple of people? They don't even have names. How is that important?
Okay, I am I'm part of one read along with you.
Yeah, I know
Alchemy
you're with me. That's fine. Okay, what's good? 300 pages.
and Hob
Oh my gosh, stop reading the freaking long hog books.
and Wheel of
And what?
So-
Wheel of Time? You're pushing the hammer back for freaking Dragon Reborn or whatever.
Okay.
Who are you reading Wheel of Time with?
Kate, Leslie, stays in Kate's Discord, bunch of people. Alan knows those people, so he can't say anything. He's swallowing.
Kev, show your face.
Listen, Anita, you should know by now, you can't read anything that is not Alan approved, nor with Alan.
That's not true. I don't care, except for the fact they told me they were going to read it and now aren't.
We will
TBR's
read
change, Alan.
soon.
Anita, how does June's? Well, we will.
No, hold on. Anita, how is your situation improved next month? Every single one of those has a book following them. Every single one that you just listed. Dagger and Coin 2, Wheel of Time 4, Hob 15 or whatever it is. The read along you're in with me, book 2. How's that going to improve next month?
That's
It's
a
not.
very valid question. No,
I
wait.
know.
See, I had like 1 or 2 my standalone books or something like self-pub, like Chiago's Touch of Light. I'm reading that this month.
Jettison Touch of Light. Sorry, Chiago. Out the airlock.
Okay, I'll record this and play him. He
I'll
already.
tell him. Sorry, Chiago. You can get that picked up later.
What's the timestamp, chat?
2 hours, 38 minutes.
Can't believe that, Anita.
I'm so sorry to disappoint.
I can't believe that. Have you just read Folding Knife?
Listen, Anita, you were supposed to be the loyalist here.
Hold on. Did you read The Company?
Yes, Folding Knife and Company I read last year.
Okay.
Yes, we read both of them, and The Company was like 2
So
on
good.
my top favorite books of last
So
year.
good. What about Savages? No one's read Savages, just me and
No.
Zara.
I can't find a
Savages, I
physical
don't-
copy.
Alan, I need you to send me your copy. I'll read and I'll send you back.
No, you can't have my copy. It's like one of the 3 hard copies in existence.
Exactly why I haven't read it yet.
You have to Kindle it. I read it in rehab after my accident. and I had
Out
to
of
get it on
context,
Kindle.
if people didn't know the context of that statement, they'd be really concerned about you, Alan.
That's why I just said I read it in rehab after my accident.
I'm just
That's
saying,
so
like,
weird.
you stopped it right there.
I
We
didn't
clipped
stop.
that.
Yeah, I know. You hate Chiago. Why are you reading his book?
Okay, I'll record this and I'll send him.
I don't know about all that. Here Pete's over here reading Declaration of the Rights of Nobody Cares. You know, and you'd be reading. Oh my gosh.
Look, I just finished Tyranny of Faith. Be quiet.
This is a tyranny of faith right here. My faith betrayed by Commune Pete and Anita.
All right. Pete, I'm throwing you under the bus. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's Pete's fault.
If Pete agrees, I'll read it this month.
I knew it was Pete's fault.
I'll do it.
I had faith in you, Anita. I knew it was Pete steering you. I bet he made you come over to the compound and plant something.
Yeah, I had her plant some page from a book tree. Yeah. That's what happened.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I'll
let
do-
me
I'll
know
do
let
it.
me know when y'all are reading it. It's not super interesting, so but it's surely it's more interesting than watching Rand and Matt walk around and complain about braid tugging.
I thought that's just the readers that complained about it.
No, well,
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, look. At least Evie's on the buddy read now. Evie will set you straight.
I'll either dust you or I'll be like, sorry guys, I'm backing
Whoops.
out.
That's
So
not allowed. That's not allowed. You know, Pete cooperated with me for the company. We fixed the number of chapters per day and we read only that. So he waited. You have to do that.
Oh, Pete did? Good for Pete. Good
that's
for you,
too
Pete.
much structure. I don't like that.
Well, then just stay like generally where everybody is. Like I'm usually fine. Like as long as it's like, okay, I'm still at the beginning of the book. Okay, me too. As opposed to I finished the book and I'm on chapter 2. That's not buddy reading.
I think with slowing down for books, I tend to aim to be behind everybody else. Because if I'm ahead of them, I will be way ahead of them.
Listen, if I get excited about a book that I'm reading, all bets are off.
Look, being behind people gives me room to breathe, though. Like, if I want to like rush through some chapters, I might be able to get slightly ahead of them and just pause.
No, if I agree to buddy read it, even if I'm excited, I'll just read it the next day. The key is having something else to read. Like
I have plenty else to read.
It's being able to read something at the same time, which I've been doing like recently. It's like, okay, well, I can read this other thing if I'm not reading this, which is fine. But
Alan is so good at bullying people. I am supposed to yell at him for Scarab Path, but he's yelling.
I'm not a bully.
You're a tyrant. There's a difference.
I'm not a tyrant or a bully. You guys told me that's what you were going to do.
Alan, we will read Hammer if you read Scarab Path.
Look, I'm working on it. I really want to read Scarab Path. I sure wish I could get through all these other books.
We also really want to read Hammer.
Well, look, I jettisoned both of my arcs. Like the Tchaikovsky arc, the Put Away Childish Things. I was like, yeah, I didn't have time to read it. Sorry, Ned Galley. And then the Will of the Many, that Petrick was like, this is one of the best books I've ever read. I'm like, I bet I hate this book.
We told you, Charmin and I on live, we told you not to do it. You
No, I did. No, I know you told me. Like that's the thing. I'm not like abdicating responsibility. I totally ignored everybody and got it anyway. And I'm definitely not going to read that one. So bye. Which leaves me with no arcs after I finish this stupid De Castell book that I'm reading. But again, as soon as I say that, what
you on Under My Skin, right?
Oh, I reviewed it, but I reviewed the novellas.
Oh,
which I had read. So I said I would buy this on the strength of the novellas alone, and so I got out of that one. And so
Alethea,
Jade War is actually on my list.
Stop with your logical questions, Alethea. You're supposed to be on our side.
No, they didn't give me a time frame. They said April, but what they were hoping is I was going to forget about it, which I did for months until I just remembered. I'm neither. Screw the Severins.
Charmin.
Exactly, Kay. Exactly. So yeah, I have to read Scarab Path and Jade War, which I definitely will. That I'm trying to get through. Like if I just can get out of, I've just got too much schoolwork, which I hope to not be the case. But I'm tearing through this De Castell book, and then Taipan will go very fast, and I am all about Thucydides. Thucydides any day of the week.
What is that name?
Doesn't it sound horrible? His name is Thucydides, but my students like to say Thucydides because it sounds gross.
That's beautiful and terrible at the same time.
Thucydides all the way. Though I do love Herodotus's penchant or penchant for drastically inflating the amount of people at any given battle. Because that makes it interesting. He's like, and Xerxes had 1 million Persians. He's taking the Brian McClellan. I read a Brian McClellan short story earlier because I didn't have a book I could read at physical therapy.
Tchaikovsky's arc.
What?
You read that stupid short story instead of Tchaikovsky's
I read
arc?
a 30-page short story on my Kindle on my phone over a 200-page novella. Yes, that is what I did.
200 page is so good.
Okay, it's still too long. Like I needed something to read at physical therapy because I didn't have a book, and it was like on my Kindle. It was the only non-book thing on my Kindle, and so I read it. And guess what? It was aggressively mediocre.
Have you talked to Bookborn about her?
About how Bookborn keeps being asked by authors she doesn't read to talk to them? Yes, I've talked to Bookborn.
Well, I mean, is it holy war on her now as well, tangentially, since she's now associated with Brian McCullough?
I tell Bookborn this. I'm like, Bookborn, you've got to stop I just don't know how these things keep happening. Like all these opportunities just keep falling. I'm like, Bookborn, stop. Like, stop. You're making everybody who doesn't get to fly out to the freaking Jerusalem ranch, you know.
That's a great analogy, actually.
Seriously. Anyway, like it's like what business do you have like talking to Brian McClellan? What books have you read of his at all? The answer is 0. She's like, but Zach has. I'm like, I mean, okay, fine. You hate guns and fantasy, Bookborn. Why have you interviewed 2 Flintlock fantasy authors?
Wait, who's the other one?
She talked to
Django
Django Wexler.
Oh.
It honestly
But-
is good that she hasn't read Jay.
I asked her, I'm like, did you ask McClellan why it's called a Hope's End and not a Forlorn Hope? She's like, no. She's like, what is that? And I'm like, well, Jimmy and Bookborn don't watch my channel, confirmed, because I talk about it all the time. I know.
He
Anyway,
just wanted to be special.
It was aggressively mediocre. He is obsessed with being able to see things a mile away on like powder, like on gunpowder. Like there is no other distance. There is either close to you or a mile away. Like it's just like, oh,
Or
he's more
2.
power. He could shoot a button off someone a mile away. He could see a snake in the branches of the cypress a mile away. I'm like, how? He can't see through things. Like it doesn't let him. It doesn't give him X-ray vision. It just lets him see far. Like what?
Maybe there is a magic system.
No, not
You
maybe
missed.
there is. It's oversight.
Alan, the implications of what he's saying, though. Like,
Hush. And
tell
every
you.
description of a person is they looked to be about 30 years of age. Stop.
sounds
saying
like
that.
word count padding from a high schooler.
It's what it sounds like are self-published short stories. Guess what? People defending a fortress don't defend it in the rain. They go inside. So that anybody could just come over the walls in the rain. Dumb. That's dumb.
Oh wait, they literally just went inside during the fortress.
Literally in the first short story that is about a siege, there's no guards in the walls because it's raining.
That seems
Literally.
logical, of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're made of sugar and they will melt. So
Anyway, like here's the thing. I don't hate Brian McClellan. I don't want to talk bad about him. I just want to understand. I want to understand why this cool magic system in this awesome world is squandered by what a simple Google search could fix. Why call it a Hope's End when it has a name? It's a Forlorn Hope. And why write a siege where people leave when it rains? Like, think about that historically. All it takes is bad weather, and you can you can win any siege. Just go scale the walls. No one's out there. No one's gonna get wet rather than protect their fort.
Did the attackers go inside too? Did they like let them in for a hot second while it was raining and then like come back out?
Tomas just scaled the wall and wasn't seen because it was raining, so there's no guards.
I feel like that could have almost been done as well. How like was it just Tomas?
Yes.
Okay, of course it
Went
was.
to have tea.
But like, if it's raining so hard you can't see 10 feet in front of you, like that fixes that.
No,
You have the same problem.
The guards had left because it was raining.
Gosh.
They went for tea break, Alan. It's okay.
Anyway, whatever. It was fine. It was fine. At least there wasn't a bunch of like, I'm a noble, therefore my only personality trait is that I hate commoners. So at least there wasn't any of that. But it was just
aggressively mediocre.
yes. I just want it to like. I love the idea behind everything it's done. It's always the execution that just fills me with rage. I just like, why can't this be better than it currently is? Because it could be. All it takes, like, I just don't know who's editing it. Like, I don't know who's editing it and being like, you know what? This is how battles work. It's like, it's not. Like, it's not. Anyway. So I did read that. That is the only thing I've read in April. The only thing I finished in April is that short story. And now the next one is a 90-page novella about freaking Tamlin, which I don't want to read. But
Is Tomas the dad and
Moss is
Tamlin
the dad.
son?
Tamlin's
Okay,
the idiot son who can shoot anything from a mile away, as I keep being reminded.
but only a mile away.
No, it's just like he can shoot a button off a mile away. Like, oh, he can see that a mile away. Like, it's like there's no other distance but a mile. And apparently you can see through things too. I don't really understand. But it's good. I mean, I did like how it ended. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. I just like Brian McClellan is a perfectly nice dude. Like, and he likes video games. He likes nerdy crap like I do. I just you know, I don't know.
Sounds like you should write the story that you want him to write.
But he could do it. He should just ask me and I'll help him. Like, be like, hey, I'm gonna do this thing where like people like are gonna run through like a breach in a wall and like no one's gonna survive. I'm gonna call it a Hope's End. I'll be like, okay, well they have that, Big Chief, and it's called a Forlorn Hope. So you could just call it that, since you have the term field marshal, which is not an in-world term. That's a real term. Like, all of your officers are real terms. So why not use this real military thing? Like, it's not magic. Like, it's just a hole in a wall. Forlorn Hope. Why do you call it Hope's End? Like, why are you calling it that? Like, why would you call it that? Like, why would you name it that?
So what we really need to do is we need to like have a campaign online, a propaganda campaign where we purport you to be the biggest Powder Mage fan.
No, because I don't
ever.
want to. Because here's the thing: I don't ever want
then-
Brian McClellan to hear anything that I've ever said. Because I don't want to. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just really like Flintlock fantasy, and so it just frustrates me that. It just frustrates me. Like, it could be so awesome if. And I think this crap just bothers me, and it doesn't bother other people. You know, I haven't sold 1 million books. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
joke's on
so
me.
there was something in Tyranny of Faith that actually irritated me. The Plainsmen, they had compound bows, which are bows with wheels and pulleys on them that weren't invented in our world until 1966.
Okay.
Because it takes a bit of complex engineering to actually like make them.
Freaking nerd. Like, this is like, that's not too far, Pete. Who
I'm
cares?
sorry, just like compound bows are extremely hard to make, and saying that somebody in effectively the Middle Ages made a compound bow.
It's not the Middle Ages. They have gunpowder.
Okay, barely
Like
into
like
gunpowder ages, but
like 1800s.
still, it's frustrating. It didn't like take the book down or anything. It was just a detail that I was like,
Yeah, there's
that's
magic in that world.
no.
Ben did not like.
At least they didn't call it something that wasn't like. At least they didn't. At least he said compound bow instead of
True.
something else. Like, called it a freaking crescent arrow shooter or whatever. Like, yeah, we have those. They're called bows. That's dumb.
Arrow flinger,
Yeah, this whatever. Anyway.
stick flinger. I think I've encountered that before, actually.
All right, let's do the sprint. It's been 23 minutes of me. I think yelling at Anita was half of it.
It's entirely possible, Paul, but he definitely said compound bow, and that missed every round of editing.
You're nitpicking, Pete.
Look, maybe some people just don't want to get wet in a siege. Simple Google search, man.
I mean, that's true. Like, there are nitpicking things that some of us get upset about that no one cares. Anyway, let's read. I might relocate because I think Christina's on her way home, so I might relocate to the sunroom or the living room or something. Whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Meow. I heard a boop. What was that? Sounds like
That was me.
No. Like, I heard a. Yeah. What is that? Oh, is that your
my
mouth?
Yes.
Oh, dang! It sounds like a app. Sounds like a Facebook message post. I mean, for me, I would just assume. I would be like, does that make sense that people go inside when it rains? Wouldn't that mean that anybody just has to wait till it rains to like take a city? Like, that's how it would happen. Anyway, whatever. Welcome back.
Hello.
My book has gotten quite good, and now I don't want to stop reading it. It's just like the end of the book where everything just starts like, oh no, what's going on? But we can chat for a minute, and then I'm gonna call it for this evening. Christina got home, so I'm gonna go visit with her. She's been out of town all day, so. But I'm determined to finish this book tonight. So if I don't finish this book tonight, it's because I started wasting a bunch of time. So y'all can ask me, anybody who's up late, and be like, hey, did you finish that book?
For
So
sure.
how many pages left?
90.
That's not bad.
But I read in that last sprint, and I read just in that last sprint, and then I was up and about for some of it. I read 40 pages in that last sprint. So, like, if I sat down and read for an hour, I would finish it.
Nice.
So it's just really, really fast, and then I'm gonna start
Scare Path. What?
Taipan probably. No, I got to read Taipan and Masks first, because those are.
What's Masks?
Alchemy of Masks and Mirrors. So
Yeah.
Really long book. Sarah's reading it also, Anita, so she's gonna be on the thing with us.
Are you gonna get Leslie to join for you? Because I know she likes that series. I think.
Yeah, I will definitely ask her if she wants to join, and that gives me 4. Which, speaking of which, Anita, I also need to set up Dictator for this week. So I'll have to ask Kyle when's good for him. So yeah. Anyway, good night, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Kevin, what is Naman? Naman. And also, Pete, that Grace of Kings was aggressively mediocre from Kev.
He has mentioned that I will not like his reviews, so I will watch it when I'm in of sound mind.
Evie, stay. We'll talk about this.
Okay.
Talk about what?
Dragonhaven.
Did you finish it, Anita?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, so slow.
I'm probably going to pick it up next.
I have 200 pages left, so it won't be done today.
200? You've been reading it for like... How are you not finished it?
It's thick. It's the thickest Rainwald's book.
Jeff, what are you reading now that you finished Ghostmakers?
Diablo Legacy of Blood.
Nice. Diablo. Heck yeah. Nice. Anybody here play Diablo back in the day? I did very briefly. My friends were way more into Diablo than I was, but
I was a WoW player, so
I also played WoW for sure.
Oh my god, Neeru, thanks for reminding me. I need to schedule the live show for this.
Oh, so you can tell me how fast I have to read it?
It'll be next weekend.
Nice.
15th or 16th.
What did you teach for? Like, where did you teach? I don't think you answered. Did you teach at a college or high school? You met your husband on WoW? Nice. Well, Alliance or Horde? Because if you say Alliance, well.
I started off Alliance, and then I went. By the end, I was Horde. So.
Yeah, I was a Blood Elf, Shadow Priest, and I love that character. I want to go back and play.
Sounds pretty edgy, Alan.
It was very edgy. Oh, nice. Gross. Alliance for the Horde.
I was a Warlock. No Morlock.
Nice.
And then at the end, I was a Blood Elf Priest.
It's the way to go. Blood Elf Shadow Priest was the way. My buddy was warlock, undead warlock, and every time he cannibalized, he would go ah, 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 ah. He would just make that noise. Ugh, gross. Freaking gnomes and mages. I mean, mages are fine, but gnomes. Yes. Well, that's why you had blood elves.
Blood elves weren't until Burning Crusade.
So?
When you played vanilla WoW, like me, you didn't have that option.
Make a new character.
I did. I might have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Blood elf. Did you go blood elf?
Yeah, that's when I went to Horde.
Good.
Hey, it's only 10. I can read for another couple of hours. Yay.
Exactly. I'm probably going to go ahead and try writing because I have things bouncing around my head.
That's cannibalized. Anyway, sorry for Jeff to join us for us to ditch like right after, but I'm gonna go visit my wife. But thanks for joining me, guys. I've read like 100 pages today, which is like it took me a week to read the first 100 pages, and I've read the second 180 pages in like 2 days.
It's amazing what focused reading can do.
I know. The problem is on my couch, I'm just like, you know what? What if I just watched Attack on Titan?
So actually, before we end, the other day, I think we were getting ready to do sprints, or like there was some sort of live thing that was going to happen. I don't remember what it was, but this was right before I went upstairs to go log on, and my husband goes, "Hey, look, Alan's online," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he has the PS5 up, and he's like, "Yeah, Alan's on," and I'm like, "I gotta go yell at Alan." I almost texted you and was like, "Alan, get off your PlayStation and read."
Well, to be fair, my PlayStation is on even as it's on right now, and I'm not at it. Like my PlayStation is a constant state of like being on, so it's possible you see me on and I'm not actually on. Yeah, that is a big confusion sometimes.
Alan, you should read Tinder is the Flesh. Tinder is the Flesh by Augustine Abbas.
I don't actually like cannibalism, but I like the undead because like I love the animation for it, and my buddy's sound effect. I'm currently playing Trails to Azure. It's just a freaking JRPG with too many words.
My husband pre-ordered Baldur's Gate 3 because
nice.
Solely, we've never played 1 or 2, but he pre-ordered it solely because it's a two-player game that we can play, like me and him can play, and it's not online.
1 or 2? Mm-hmm. 2 is one of the best RPGs that has ever been made. It's so
Is it a
good.
2-person game?
I mean,
yes,
theoretically.
All right.
I remember playing with a buddy of mine.
Oh well.
I don't remember any of the storyline, but I played it with him.
Charmaine. You don't remember any of the storyline? Who are you?
I was 12 or something.
So
I don't know.
And it's still amazing.
Look, I could only play it when I was went back to him, and he'd already played it like 3 times. So we rushed through the story because he was impatient.
Glory of Am! Glory of Am!
I had no idea what was going on.
Better put of valor. You point, I punch. All right. Anyway, good night, guys. Zen knows what's up. Zen knows what's what. All right. Bye, guys. And bye.